Welcome back to Genshin Impact. I'm going to do the second blooming event. It has free cosmetics. So it's definitely worth doing. Lisa. And some story. Okay.
No Ito here in the flesh.
Okay, let's see. Gotta go to Sumeru for this event. All the way over here. I accidentally triggered it, but I quit out, so I believe I'll have everything. Because I put the quest on top of the bounties and requests. So, because I've been doing bounties and requests in Sumeru. Although I finished the reputation a long time ago. I've just got used to talking to this one. It's pretty easy to get to, just jump right off. And talk to him. Oh, let's select the quest so I actually start tracking it. It is this one here.
Greetings! Welcome to the Citadel of Regzar. Would you be interested in taking on some commissions?
Are there any easy jobs where we can earn loads of Mora for just standing around? Oh, better yet, for just sitting around? That's the kind of task we're interested in now.
We don't currently have any commissions like that. However, I do have some relatively simple requests from residents that will pay several thousand Mora.
Really? That's all? That isn't nearly enough for Paimon.
The more Mora, the better.
Yeah. Effendi, are there any high-paying commissions available?
Ah, I see. Let me think. Spontamod recently initiated a research project on the ley lines and is looking for paid volunteers. There are several researchers in Spontamod who specialize in studying ley lines, so there is a great demand for ley lines data. Researchers often need to enter domains to investigate ley line disorders. They have been understaffed for some time, even after recruiting a good number of their own students. So, now they've turned to recruiting large numbers of volunteers. They offer substantial pay, but they also have strict requirements for the quality of the volunteers. Are you interested?
What are the requirements?
Yes, let's walk through the recruitment process. First of all, are you proficient with one or more types of weapon?
Actually, I'm proficient with all sorts of weapons.
Very good. How's your understanding of elements? Are you capable of using elemental powers?
I am experienced at using elemental powers in combat.
All right, I'll put you down as the Traveler, right? Okay, I've finished the registration. I'll be coordinating the necessary supplies and payments for volunteers later. You'll have to find Gafoor for more details about the job. However, he has an important visitor today, so I don't think he'll be in the academia. According to the standard protocol for receiving visitors, he will most likely bring the visitor to the Puspa Cafe. You can go there and talk to him when his time with the visitor has finished. He sounded like he was in quite the rush to recruit volunteers when he contacted me, but now he's showing a visitor around. Seriously, who could be so important?
Enter the Fuspa Cafe. Let's see. Is that nearby? I think I'll be better off teleporting. So it must be inside the cafe. I wonder if Lisa came all this way just to get a book back to her library.
Do you still remember what the coffee's like here?
Of course. How could I forget? It used to be my go-to drink here. Listen, Gafur. I suppose I should call you Professor Gafur now. We're old acquaintances, so how about we stop beating around the bush, hmm? First you wanted to catch up, and now the coffee. If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, that's Gafur. He's the one we're searching for. But he seems to be busy talking with someone else. Maybe we should wait for them to finish.
Oh, well, it's nothing really. It's just that ever since you left the academia, our original projects and plans have lost their backbone, so to speak. Cyrus is also disappointed. He's always valued you as a proud disciple. To be honest, it's a real shame that you left the academia, Lisa. With your wisdom and intellect, had you stayed in the academia, you would have become a Herbad by now.
It's Lisa? What is she doing here?
Hold on. That's Lisa! The librarian Lisa! Our Lisa! Paimon heard that Lisa had studied at the academia before, but that was a long time ago. What's Lisa doing here now?
If I'm reading the situation right, you're reminiscing about the past to convince me to come back, aren't you?
Well, I heard that you're currently the librarian for the Knights of Favonius in Mondstadt. If you ask me, that's a tragic waste of your talents. Why waste your time and energy on something as trivial as taking care of a library? Your time is much more valuable than that. If you're willing to come back to the academia, I have plenty of projects for you to preside over right away. The academia needs people right now, and some of these projects are quite important.
Yawn. So all this talk is to convince me to come back. I'm guessing Professor Cyrus doesn't know that you're talking to me about this.
As a matter of fact, he has long wanted you to come back and work at the academia.
Is that so? You know, Professor Gafur, it isn't a good idea to lie to people. Our teacher knows exactly why I left the academia after only 2 years. He would never ask me to come back. Giving up my life in Mondstadt and returning to the academia as a Spontamod researcher. The price of seeking wisdom is no longer something I'm willing to pay. So please, don't bother trying to get me to come back.
Wow! So Lisa used to be a Spontamod researcher? Paimon's never heard her mention it before.
Keep your voice down. Shush, Paimon.
Besides, taking care of a library is important work. I've never considered it a waste of my time. Wisdom is hidden in every corner of the world. Never underestimate wisdom, no matter how small it may appear. That's what our teacher always said. A good scholar wouldn't overlook the small details, Gafur. I'm sorry. I'm still not used to calling you Professor. Nevertheless, the underlying meaning of what you just said is simply wrong. And there's one other detail you probably haven't noticed. 2 people have been eavesdropping on us for quite a while now.
She knows.
Is there anything we can help you 2 with?
Hello, Lisa?
Long time no see, Lisa.
Well, if it isn't you 2. Long time no see, cutie. Paimon.
Excuse me, but what business do you two have here?
Well, actually, we're here to participate in a research project on ley lines for Spontamod. We just finished registering with Effendi.
Which is when we happened to run into you, Lisa. We didn't want to interrupt your conversation.
A research project on ley lines? Oh, darling. You haven't joined the academia, have you?
Only as project volunteers.
Right. Effendi told us a research project is looking for paid volunteers. That's what we came to see Gafur about.
Paid volunteers? Gafur, is the academia really that understaffed? Or are there projects that insist on the use of outsiders?
No. The paid volunteers are for a conventional project to monitor the ley lines. All operations follow the prescribed safety protocols. We rely on a lot of manpower to collect the data. There's no way around it now. But if only you would agree to come back and preside over some matters, we wouldn't have to go through all this nonsense.
If memory serves me right, collecting ley lines data requires investigators to go deep into domains, which can be dangerous.
We've seen our fair share of combat since leaving Mondstadt. Exploring a domain is like a walk in the park to us.
It's been so long now. I can only imagine what wonderful stories you have to share.
So there's nothing to worry about.
Since you two are here to apply for the project, then please wait a moment while I talk to Lisa.
I'm sorry, Gafur. My answer is still no.
Aren't you even a little bit interested?
I have never regretted my decision to leave the academia. I don't think that will change in the future.
I thought after all this time you would have a different answer. But you're still as obstinate as ever, Lisa. You've made yourself clear. I'll only make a fool of myself if I keep insisting. In that case, I still have unfinished business to take care of, so I'll take my leave. See you at the Darshan reunion in a few days.
Yes. Don't worry. I'll be there on time.
As for you two, please come see me later in the Mautiima forest when you're free. We'll need your help with the volunteer work. Oh, and one last thing, Lisa.
Yes?
I wish you the best of luck in Mondstadt.
Thank you. Well then, cuties. Now that the recruiter is gone, we can sit down and have a good chat.
Recruiter?
Much has been happening within the academia, and Gafur is paving the way for his future.
By the way, Lisa, what brought you to Sumeru? Are the Knights okay with you being gone?
Of course. Jean gave me an extended paid vacation. It's rare that I get any time off, so I thought to myself, why not go on a trip and relax a little? I don't know how much of our conversation you heard, but I studied in the Spontamod Darshan at the academia for 2 years. But instead of staying at the academia after graduation, I went back to Mondstadt to become the librarian for the Knights of Favonius.
So that's why you came to Sumeru, right? To walk around and meet with your old friends and teachers.
Why did you choose to leave the academia?
You'd like to know, wouldn't you? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt if I told you. After all, it was ages ago. If anything, it all boils down to a difference in philosophy. When I first came to the academia, Professor Cyrus really appreciated my work and invited me to participate in several major projects. But most of those projects ended in failure. To be honest, they went too far trying to achieve wisdom beyond mortal understanding, so failure was only to be expected. I didn't want any part of that lunacy, so I left. Anyway, now that I told you, make sure you keep it between us.
Sounds like you've experienced a lot.
I don't wish to return to the academia, even if Professor Cyrus came to ask me personally. Rather than conducting experiments day and night, I'm much more suited for working hours that start after 10 a.m., with regular afternoon tea every day.
Oh, Lisa chose to be a librarian because she doesn't want to deal with hassles all the time.
That is Lisa's style.
I prefer to take things at my own pace when it comes to tiring tasks like a job. And besides, being able to take regular vacations is also really important. It's a pity I didn't even have time to visit that child in Gandharvaville yet. Gafur found me just after I arrived in Sumeru. Speaking of which, what about you two? What brings my favorite cuties to Sumeru?
You tell Lisa about all that's been happening after coming to
I
Sumeru.
see. Even I didn't expect them to be so bent on their pursuit, wanting to even surpass the gods. Sounds like you were involved in some remarkable events again, and I was completely unaware. And to think, you were even able to handle a crisis of that magnitude. Cutie, your abilities are really beyond measure. Having accomplished such a feat, I'm sure you must have a lot on your plate right now. I was actually thinking about inviting you two to walk around Sumeru with me. What a pity. It's very rare for us to meet like this.
I'm not that busy.
Oh, then would you like to spend some time with me, darling? That would be wonderful. I plan to spend the next few days visiting around Sumeru City. At the end of my stay, I'll leave from Gandharvaville and return to Mondstadt via Liyue. Who knows? Perhaps we'll bump into each other again in Sumeru City or Gandharvaville. Come to think of it, there's something romantic about such a chance encounter like this. It's like icing on the cake for this little vacation of mine. If you see me around, be sure to come and say hello. Otherwise, I might start feeling lonely.
Teleport waypoint unlocked?
I remember. You two agreed to meet Gafur in Mount Ima Forest to talk about the ley lines research job. Feel free to leave if you want to go look for him. As for me, I think I'll spend a little more time at Puspa Cafe. I remember. Feel free to leave if...
Okay. So I believe there is a recipe around here somewhere. Maybe from this one. Oh, yeah, I bomb. Cool.
The legend of the ancient hero.
Okay. That is teleport. All the way up here. To the forest. It's kind of neat to learn more about Lisa. Although there's a lot of characters we still don't really know a lot about, I believe. Like characters that we've even met, but only for a minute. Like, I don't remember the name, but the one in Mondstadt. We met him during one of the more recent events.
Can't catch me.
There you are. Looks like you two are ready.
Yep.
Very well. Let me inform you of some details. Spontamod has been involved with the ley lines for a long time, and it's imperative that their current is constantly monitored. This research project was also organized to help meet this demand. However, because abnormal fluctuations often occur in Sumeru domains, we must regularly send people deep into various domains to record the situation with the ley lines. Since it's often dangerous inside the domains, we've established a rule of only dispatching personnel with combat capabilities. It'll be your task to go into the domain and record any ley line anomalies. However, if you encounter any danger, please prioritize your safety. Well, those are all the necessary details. When you're ready, you may enter the domain.
Okay. Seems like the normal domain. In each second blooming event challenge, traveler must form 3 teams and engage in 3 consecutive rounds of combat, beat the opponents, and earn bonus points if they have time left. Okay. During the party formation process link, characters will appear in the party multiple times per round and gain buffs. Select 2 of those, okay. We need more manpower. How are we supposed to manage with so few people? You know what? Just do as much as you can. About Lisa. So you guys met Lisa in Mondstadt? Are you sure she's just a plain old librarian? Yes? What's so strange about that? I didn't think there was anything about that. Oop. Okay, let me do that. I didn't think there was anything about that backwater that would attract her here. Such a waste of talent. Okay, I know you're Lisa's friend, and I'm not gonna talk to her about that again. So just give me that. So stop giving me that dirty look. I was kind enough to offer her a chance, but she didn't seem keen. Fine by me, I guess. Is there another option here? Nope. Okay. About Spawn Tamad. Yes, we can carry our regular monitoring of the work of ley lines. This is one of our fundamental research principles. There are not enough talented folk who are professional and can independently undertake the work of exploring the ley lines. I've long said that we should allocate more people to come here. Alas, I can't find any researchers, so I have to recruit willing volunteers. Very well. It's up to you to explore and clean up this domain. Time to destroy it. Okay, so let's select the hard mode and select my characters. So they have child characters. We've got Lesser Lord Kusanali and... Oops. Is it still in? Yes, good. How do we look at the characters? Oh, child character preview. Alhaitham, Lisa, and Yao Yao. Do we have artifacts? Oh, I can't see. Okay. Let's start with... Oh, I see. There's 2 characters that go on to the next round. And 1 character that goes to the third. That could get kind of confusing. Okay, Zhongli. Goro Albedo Ito, or maybe Ito Albedo, I suppose, so I can get him to go to the next team. Then let's do Electric and oh, I can't select the same character again. Okay. Let's put Klee. She's up top right here. Klee and I have to remember. There we go. So I need one more character to go into this slot. That's about all I hit them in. Okay, let's go to skills. If you are triggering a... Okay, this will be good in the third team, I believe. Put that in first. Electro damage doesn't matter. Let's put this in that team. Attack increase, and let's see here. Add the crit increased. All party members' amount of mastery is increased. Okay, that works. And begin. They often have, I suppose you could call them gimmicks to these dungeons. Honestly, wouldn't mind just having a normal dungeon that spawns in whatever, instead of having all this like gimmick stuff, leyline disorder and buffs and powers. Just use my basic characters.
Stabilize! Advance! Bam! Moment of birth!
And just give me a whole bunch of enemies to
coming
fight
through!
until I can't fight anymore.
Can't catch me! Attaboy!
Wow, I got my power up.
I will have order! Rally! Burst forth!
Confusing.
Witness my great undertaking!
I know
Who wants some of this?
Ito where Albedo normally is. But because the way they designed the character combining, it's kind of a bit of a game there.
Gather! Here you are. Deflect!
Pretty cool.
Our bond is strong.
Order guide you. It's showtime!
Destroy them all.
Quicker. Crumble!
Oops.
Let's roll! Oni coming through!
Suppose I should use this. Go. Got some upgrades. Current round completed. Entering the next round. This is my final team.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Oh, it's water.
I'll settle this. Jumpy, jumpy,
Fun,
go!
fun.
I see everything.
That's one nice thing about this game is I don't really have to worry about having
Sharing my knowledge.
one character. I have 4 different elements. You can't easily
Let me
use
lead you
this one.
Lightning purified.
My name is Violet. So 8,084, 7,068, 7,856. So I got 23,008 for new score. Cool. Next round. It's taking a bit to load. Back into the dungeon. Okay, let's see what we have here. We've got... So there's different creatures each round. I didn't bother looking down. Okay, we have all types of fungus, then rift hounds. So I want the Geo team in the second, because the Geo goes against the Geo. The rift hounds, as their elemental type, is weak to that type. But then the Geo Specters, I do not want to fight Geo against because they're completely immune. Let's see, so it gave us Kokomi, Venti, Diona, and Yanfei, I believe. Also, looks like Zhonghui can be put in all three teams. Okay. Let's put... Albedo... No, not Albedo. Let's do the same thing so I don't get too confused. Goro, Ito, Albedo. In this team, I'll have to remove one character. So let's do Klee, Cookie Shinobu, and Nihida. Now I need two more characters. Who to put in? Well, I don't really need anyone. I could put in whoever. Okay, I could put Tartaglia in, and preferably a fire character. Ding ding. That works. That's almost part of their team. Not really, but it still works. Okay. Swirl reactions. I do not have any swirl. Frozen? No frozen. Elemental damage burst. Let's put that in the third team. Anima again? No. Pyro? Let's put that in the first team. Put that in the third team. What about the last one? Let's put that in the first one. There might be a chance where I get swirl because the enemy is wind or something. I don't know. Maybe. So this time they wanted us to use wind characters. I could have put Venti in, but my Venti isn't really prepared to fight with other characters. Although lately I've been getting artifacts for all my characters. Although they're not the best. Honestly, they're mostly, like, if you were to rank them, the best artifact has all the stats you want. Tier 1. There are probably like 2, 3, or 4 artifacts, because I'm not getting what I want. I want to be able to play the character still.
Stabilize!
You're toast!
All the characters that are not main characters.
I will have order. It's showtime! Attaboy! Can't catch me.
Who's next?
Order guide you.
Destroy him with lightning.
Riptide!
Yeah,
Odin coming through! Let's roll! Attaboy!
Okay, next team is just all you.
Solidify! Feel this ancient power! Press the advantage!
Oh, I was expecting that down there.
It's showtime! Bam!
Go.
This is order. Let's roll! Moments of birth. Everyone on me! Odin coming through! I will have order. Bam! Gather! Order guide you. Come into...
He was sliding around. The last second there.
Solidify!
Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands. Out of my way! Boing, boing, boom! Dumpty, dumpty, boom! Ah! I see everything. Throw them all up.
That's too sound.
Dissipate.
I'll use this is before they end the time.
Share my knowledge.
Gather!
This may turn a little... I'll settle this.
This is order.
Grow, grow! The Temple of Wisdom! Boing, boing, boom! Yeah! Everyone hold hands! Our bond is strong! Jumpy, dumpy, go!
Solidify!
Okay. My only goal. I don't think I need to get the best. Because gold I think is like max. Anything higher is just nothing extra. Okay. That's good. Let's go on to the next dungeon. Hope they don't start being too difficult. So you got nothing too bad. Okay. Start. Let's try that. Those two characters in the same team. Suddenly there. Why not? Oh no, I don't want there. Mine's better. Like that, and... I don't know who to put in this team. Let's put her in. Let's see. Amount of burst damage is increased by 40%. Let's do that with that team. Electro in that team. Hydro. Why did I put Goro in that? Oh, because Goro's here. Okay, let's change this. There. Pyro. Damage and... Okay, this looks good. To check out some of these characters. I haven't really used Raiden. The only reason why I got Raiden was so I could have her, so I could have the Archons, because I wanted to be able to have all of them. I'm guessing the Archons are going to be really good, so I decided to get just one of Raiden.
Out of the frying pan!
Game's up. Time's over. There is... Inazuma shines eternal!
We are doing far damage with Elon.
Nice and spicy!
Here comes the catch. Take it easy.
You're toast!
Alright, pretty good with this one. He's a bear Tartaglia.
Things are about to get dicey.
I would have totally whispered Elon instead of Tartaglia.
Shine down! Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. Take it easy. Torn to oblivion! Here comes the catch.
Let's roll!
Now you shall perish!
Elon is awesome. If you're wanting a water bow character, it's not Tartaglia, it's Elon. I regret wishing on Tartaglia. She is so much better.
Game's up. Fun's over. There is... Inazuma shines eternal!
This is so good.
Illusion shattered.
No wonder they want to show the two characters together.
Here comes the catch.
Water with electric.
Shine down. My apologies. Sakura swirl. Torn to oblivion. Game's up. Fun's over.
Order guide you.
There is no escape.
Rise.
Take flight.
Back down.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Inazuma shines eternal.
Careless. I will have order.
Busted. My apologies. Illusion shattered.
Crumble.
Game's up. Fun's over. There is no escape.
Okay, now it is my Geo team.
You are not welcome here.
Feel this ancient power.
This is order. It's showtime. Can't catch it. Let's roll. Rally. Witness my great undertaking. Quake. Order guide you. Who wants some of this? Attaboy!
Sweet. At 18,712. Cool. I believe Elon is on the banner right now. Not like I'm at West Florida though. I want to save for probably Kusanali's next banner. I might consider Dia as well if I think she is worth wishing on. We'll see. Okay, next one we've got just all sorts of crazy monsters and just a bunch of bandits and then crazy monsters again. Okay. So we've got Kazuha and Zhao, Layla, I believe, and Farazan. Let's see. For who to use? Okay, let's put Zhongli here and Ito here. Okay, let's do. Yeah, I put in tier 1 or slot 1 or whatever. Okay, so let's do this team. There we go. Oh, whoops, that's not gonna work. Ito, so let's remove him. Ito doesn't work in this team is the problem. Ito's better off with the Geo team. This one here. That. Then put there we go. And this one. I've got Zhao and Kazuha for gold characters. Layla, I believe that's Layla, and Farazan. Wind doesn't really go with Dendro or Geo. Although as long as it's just there for shield. So I could put in this one. Yeah, Jingling. And put in Kazuha. Let's put both the wind ones here. Swirl reactions, okay. Cryo? Don't have anyone with cryo. Plunge attacks. I can put plunge attacks here. I can do plunge attacks with Albedo. Increase party members' attack. Well, I don't need to make this the second team good. So let's see. I want the burst. It's good for that team. Okay, this works. I've got that. Okay, let's get started. Not sure how well this is gonna go. Again, I would just prefer a normal combat system rather than all this crazy numbers and nonsense. And then the character, like putting the characters and then having them be in the second team possibly, or third team, that gets confusing. It makes it so your teams are all broken up. Yeah, they want you to guarantee check out one of their characters so you can know how good they are. Whatever.
No, my sword!
I see everything.
But I already know how good my characters are and
Rain outlines your fate. I'll settle this.
Although, Elon is good. It does make me a little tempted.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Stand with me.
Committed to memory.
No, my sword.
I think you really works in version.
Out of my way.
Current round completed. Entering round 2. Ready? Fight.
Gather! Another test. Live! Feel this ancient power. Bam! It's showtime!
Oops, okay. The frozen.
Let's roll! Coming to be! Solidify! Following orders. Burst forth! Moment of birth! Oh, coming through! No escape! Stabilize! Attaboy! It's showtime! That's close enough. Feel this ancient power.
I'll settle this.
I will have order. Let's roll.
Okay, 2 more.
Who wants some of this?
Amazing.
Yeah,
I
attaboy.
love this damage.
Be gone, Winter.
Use my D6 eco. Amazing. The first and only C6
Order guide you.
tech moment for gold. Let's try this.
Eat this!
As one with wind and cloud.
I don't see how Kazuha and Nihida would work together.
This is order.
Make yourselves a move!
Because they have no swirl
Luna, get
reactions.
them! Hey!
Fallen leaves, adorn my
Right.
night.
Share my knowledge!
I'm missing on power for power.
Gather. I will have order.
Part of the reason why I put
Wind strike.
Nihida with those other breeds because her power goes lower. Yeah, the elements. All 3 of those elements.
You're toast!
As one with wind and cloud.
It's working out pretty well.
Let's make her a little. Yeah.
19,328. Cool. Thank you. One more. Now we can get all these rewards. Prima Gems, and I'm guessing the cosmetic is also a part of that reward. Definitely don't want to miss out, because if you miss out on the cosmetic, then you're gonna end up having to pay for it, and it's not gonna be worth. If you wanted the cosmetic, you don't have to, I suppose. But it would be unfortunate missing out on the free cosmetics. I do like collecting those. I did get one of them on Jean, although I don't play Jean, fortunately. I used to play her with Luke, I think. I tried pairing him up in Nahida's team, but it didn't work out, because you need all 4. But I like Jean's ability to be able to toss some enemies. You can't really toss a lot now, because the robots are unmovable. Okay, ooh, we got Candace. I want Candace. So I could try a team like this. I'll use my Ben. My Ben actually has the right artifacts. Okay, so 2 fire. I could put Tartaglia, maybe? Okay. This one? Oh, Zintro, yes, yes. Yeah. And in the last team here, I could put Jane Moon and Kui, yes. I have, actually I don't. That's the last character I've been working on for artifacts. He's missing one still. Okay. Let's see here, so let's put oh, everyone could use this. Let's put it with the team that is probably not gonna do as well. Hydro. Normal attack. Let's put normal attack here. with Tartaglia. Character speed. Oops. Crit. All these are good. Oops.
That's what's bad about it. You're not really getting a showcase of the regular character. You're getting
Yeah.
a showcase of a character that doesn't exist in the game except in
Like,
this event.
for instance, I want to play Candace, and I wouldn't mind playing, what's his name? I don't know his name. Ayato, right? Kamasato Ayato. But I'm not actually testing him out because I'm giving him, this right here. 60% Hydro Boot damage bonus. And he's also only level 80, so he's not his full potential, and you're also getting a bonus. So it really is a bad example of showing him off. But if they wanted to have best example to show him off is give him a purple weapon and just put him in a normal fight, and you can use your own characters plus him. That one character instead of having other characters as well, so you know for sure if you want the character or not. Okay, let's start. Yeah, I really like the shield for Candace. I believe that's her name. I think I would replace Zincho with Candace. Let's see here. Let's start with Bennett.
Everybody stand! You're exposed! We shall prevail!
Let's see. I probably could have used Young Man. Maya.
Go Bishop down!
I can temper the wish on Young Maya.
Time for a light show! Oh, that hurt.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm going in! Hear my prayer! Pin them down!
Hard to use. I don't know how to play her.
Here comes the fireworks!
I don't think any of these characters work together.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Too easy!
All these characters you need.
We shall prevail! You're exposed!
Offensive retreat!
Cascade!
Yeah, that's the problem with some of these characters is you have to stay on them.
Everybody stand back! Let's light!
Which
Mind
means
the
the other
danger.
characters aren't going to work with them.
Be still.
Grant us your blessing!
Here comes the
Yeah, then it
fireworks!
works awesome.
The fuse is
Healing
lit!
you up and buffing.
I'm going in!
That works out. Yeah.
Your coming was foretold!
Rain outlines your face. Everybody
Alright,
stand
not
back!
this creature.
Offensive retreat!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
I'm getting
Yeah. Amity.
filthy outsider attack!
Five guys with the other character you have to stay on.
The eternal blaze.
Rain cutter! I'm going in! Here comes the fireworks!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Although at least with Kagi, you don't need to stay on him forever because he is fine. I guess it's not that different.
Everybody stand back!
Riptide!
Goes the ship down!
I'll shoot this one down. There we go.
Let me weave you a verse.
Teamwork is strength!
You can run, but you can't hide!
Here we go. Did that one pretty quickly.
Finally, some target practice.
Boing, boing, boom!
Okay, he's for me, then protect. This used to be my old Fibers team. It's protecting and
Stretch your wings and raise a storm!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Where do you think you're going? Rain outlines your fate.
no.
Goodbye. But we'll time to go to work.
Out of the frying pan!
Rain cutter!
Blazing delight!
Let's end this now!
Freezing my character.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Riptide! Just in my face, that all you got?
You're toast!
No, my sword!
Meet.
Nice and spicy!
Not my head. Oh,
Let me weave you a verse.
You can run, but you can't hide!
Out of my sight!
Boba, get them!
Care for
Three more enemies.
La la la!
Rain cutter!
Timers are ready.
Nice and spicy! Blow them all up! Boing, boing, boom! Da da da!
Riptide!
I'm getting sick of this!
My timing. Oh, they didn't die. Oh, come on, healed up.
Dance with me!
Oh, he almost died there. I don't know how I gained the life back. Oh, I still got gold. Whew. That was very difficult. Thank you. I don't know if it was really worth doing. Honestly, it's not needed to be in the most difficult. You can be in easy and get most of the rewards.
That's what I did.
That's what my buddy did. The tier 3 rewards is like weapon XP and probably some more.
Yeah, my fights were like 5 seconds long.
Your fights for 5 seconds, all awesome.
Seriously. I mean, I finished the whole thing in 10 minutes.
It's taken me like 40 minutes. Oh, I get to, you get to see what the event was.
Yep.
Besides the beginning of story. Is there a story after?
I didn't have a class
No more? Okay.
unless I missed it.
So that was all of it. Okay. Let's claim these rewards. To gain score of total of 10,000 for all challenges. And completing all challenges. Cool. And event details. So yeah, this is what you're missing out if you don't get a score of 8,000 each. 10,000 and 5 weapon XP. Really, I have 7,874, and lately I've stopped getting Battle Pass. I still have this much. I won't need any more either. Because I don't, like, I'm leveling up my weapons. I'll show you my weapons in a minute. I've leveled up weapons and I still don't need it. Yep. So 8, So 8 Prima Gems each for getting 2,000. The weapon materials are nice, and XP books. Use about like 800 for like each character if you're playing the game all up. So this is my weapons. I've got 90. I haven't leveled this up because I'm not sure if I want to combine it or not. Haven't used it, I mean it's on a character I don't play at the moment. Let's see, I stopped leveling them around here. 60, and the rest I'm not really using. But I have a whole bunch of weapons that are level 90 or 80, and I still have that many weapon XP. On the other hand, this you can actually use because if you wanted to get your characters from 80 to 90, even characters don't plan on playing, you use a ton of XP. Is the weapon XP on here as well? I'm not sure how to find weapon XP. Oh, it's probably at the bottom of this. There we go. Yeah. And not only that, you can get this without doing anything but just going around the world and breaking some rocks, and then going back to the blacksmith. It's not much of a reward. Anyways, okay. I believe that is all the second blooming. Let me make sure my quest's here. Yep. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe and comment down below about what you think of the combat events. And I will see you later. Oh, hold on. I have one more
Don't
thing.
underestimate.
I got it. Some battle pass. Okay. Thank you for watching.